know how long I've been looking for you.
Now I will have an inundation of people, NPCs, non-player characters, trying to get me to do their quests. I am looking for one particular. It's over here at the gate.
Ah, you
Stop,
are the one,
citizen.
I may go ahead and pick them all up. Just shut up and leave me alone.
Welcome to Volkogard. All newcomers must check in with Watch Captain Astanya. You'll find her at the docks on the southeast end of the city.
See how rude the other NPC is? It's like all trying to get my attention by standing on the wall there. That's just... Don't be that NPC. Just don't. Okay.
The Queen's here in town. Her Royal Guard, the 1st Auradon Marines, require everyone to check in for security purposes.
Best Auradon Marines. She's so high and mighty. I'm just going to go ahead and get this girl so that I don't have to keep listening to her talk.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
It must be pretty pressing since you're standing on a wall and being all rude.
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
All right, I'll look into it.
A passenger cabin in the interim suitor down at the docks. Do not tarry.
I'll see you out, but I'm going. I need to help my queen first. Alright. There's another girl that's going to keep calling out to me if I don't take her quest, so I'm going to go over here and grab her too.
You there. You look capable. I could use some help. If you aren't afraid of a ruthless, dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodiilic Collections, a society dedicated to finding, retrieving, and restoring lost treasures of the Argonians. Our society consists of my sister, myself, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we've recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately, our competition has become aggressive. One and the same, Margus Darius. He's a looter of history who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws' refuge and find out what Margus is up to. While I've never visited an Outlaws' refuge myself, I have it on good authority that all manner of ne'er-do-wells frequent such places. Scoundrels, black marketeers, and smugglers of ill repute. Just the sort of company that Margus keeps. Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grathal, an information broker, Urzashi, an antiquities black marketeer, and Ashundir, a historic treasure smuggler.
Now, just to give you a side note here, you don't have to listen to all this if you want to. I'm doing it so you can have an immersive experience. Say you're at work or whatever and you don't have time to play, but you kind of want to see what ESO is about. You can just watch some of these quests and just see how immersive this is. I love this freaking game. But I'm going to go through as much of it as I can with y'all just so that you can enjoy it and see the connectiveness that you have. Like, you can find out all kind of information. You read regular books, lore books, what do they call them? Talent books, like to increase different areas of knowledge. So really, this game is as immersive or unimmersive as you want it to be. And that's what I wanted you to see. That's why we're doing all of these different conversations.
Margus originally approached us as a friend and benefactor. I honestly thought he wanted to help return the lost Argonian treasures to their rightful owners. He worked with us for a time, but it wasn't long before he revealed his true colors. Margus wants the antiquities for himself. This competition has taken a violent turn. He has a brutal temper and some skill at spellcasting. Makes me fearful for my associates. Anyway, I think Margus is especially interested in pre-Duskfall relics. Duskfall refers to the slow decline of the great Zoxlil civilization. Ages ago, the Argonians built pyramids called Zonmirs, and were much more advanced. Most of our research deals with the more dangerous relics of that period. No, not specifically. But even a hammer can be used for good or ill. Margus seeks one of the pre-Duskfall relics, I'm sure of it. I just need to figure out which one before something terrible occurs. With your help, we can avert a disaster. We're historic investigators. We research and seek out antiquities stolen from the Argonian homeland. When we find them, we return them to Black Marsh. Well, that's the plan. We have a few more items to collect before we make our first journey. Certainly the most important ones. We do need to raise enough gold to finance our operations, though. We'll hold on to a few items to eventually open a museum in Black Marsh. A place where these cultural treasures can be enjoyed by everyone. My sister Famia became fascinated with Argonian history during our time at the university. When she returned home, her stories intrigued me, and I became interested in the topic as well. I can't wait to join her in Murkmire. As soon as we recover the last of the Argonian antiquities on my list, we'll organize an expedition to that region of Black Marsh. My sister's gone on ahead to set up a base camp and smooth the way with the locals. We plan to return most items to their rightful owners. We chose Murkmire, since our research suggests the majority of the items on our list originate there. Finding the rightful owners may require additional expeditions in the area, though. I may be new to the Argonian antiquities trade, but Margus and his cronies know me all too well. They'd turn me away or stick a dagger in my back before the door closes behind me. I need someone without any ties to Cyrodiila collections for this. I have other agents that need to be supervised and coordinated. Marcus has already beaten us to a few choice antiquities. I need to make sure that trend doesn't continue. I also have a few leads of my own to follow up on. I'll see you back here.
Pretty cool. And you can see, very immersive. She actually makes me want to deviate and do that quest line instead. But I'm going to go ahead and continue forward with what I originally wanted to do. I also need to find the Fighters Guild. It's up here. And once you hit level 10, you'll have a mount. You'll be able to use a cat or a horse or any other number of things that you can collect in this game to ride on and make you go a little faster. So we're obviously at level like 2 or 3, so we're going to be walking until we're level 10. But honestly, sometimes I prefer the walking to being on a mount anyway. I don't know. I like enjoying the game. So.
If I just knew this land better, I'd go find him myself. Blighted Fire Song!
Now I'm curious. I better wait now. I could always come back and get her quest. I'm hoping the person I need is in here. Last time I had to go all the way to Black Marsh to get to the Fighters Guild. Oh,
Did you
here he
come
is.
here for crafting certification?
Next, welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild? The Fighters Guild. You should consider joining up. We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk for a moment? Excellent. I know we'll all be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you? Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains, plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights. Ha! There's a good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Jofnir. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck, comrade. Sees All Colors herself is here today. Why don't you go introduce yourself?
Got something interesting to note. You probably heard me mention it when I was on my way in here. The leader of the Fighters Guild moves around. I think all of the guild leaders move around like that, but